they're turning the frogs gay. This is a Billy special, and like the chemtrails, there's like a small amount of truth in it.
The thing is that this actually has a lot of truth, and this is one of those darts that hits the bullseye.
We need to put Billy, like, we've got him on a mental leash during this show. Like, you're allowed to stray so far from the yard, but yeah.
No, but the thing is, yes, the water's turning the frogs gay. No, there was a paper published about the effects of atrazine on lab frogs, sexual organ production, and how their development occurs. So basically, atrazine, which is a pesticide or a fertilizer, which has been, a big, I don't know what corporation produces it, but like a Halliburton type corporation.
Don't say, you probably shouldn't like hypothesize, like, here's the name of the company that's making this dangerous chemical.
Atrazine.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it caused male frogs to produce female genitalia.
Jurassic Park. You're talking about the plot of Jurassic Park where they're like, we can change the species.
But the frogs, these frogs weren't genetically predisposed to being able to have that, what's the word? Hermaphroditic exchange. So when, there is evidence that this chemical affected the genes and reproductive ability of the frogs. No, that does not mean the frogs are gay, but there could be evidence that invertebrates, the runoff into the water that we drink from this fertilizer or pesticide, atrazine, I should Google it really quick, can have an effect on vertebrates' ability to produce, sexual organs.
Okay. But I mean, just the clip of they're turning the frogs gay.
Yeah,
it's an all-time clip, and that's classic Alex Jones of like that's relatively harmless for him to be screaming about turning the frog. It's funny. I think most people would agree. Like, that's just entertainment. That's just good stone cold entertainment right there. And at the end of the day, I don't really care if the company that Billy mentioned like loses a bunch of money over Alex Jones slandering them. But like that's vintage Alex Jones, where it's like you can choose to separate the art from the artist and be like, they're turning the frogs gay is just an all-time line of dialogue.
Exactly.
So that's like, it's like you said, like, so he'll take something that has a beacon of truth to it and then he'll exaggerate it.
Yep.
So the water's not turning the frogs gay. Like, there are plenty species that have been known to change sexes, right? And while atrazine may or may not be incremental in doing that, him saying that and claiming that is not true.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to put that out there because you was kind of mansplaining Alex Jones's frogs rant.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
But I was mansplaining it so hard. But the thing is, the atrazine in a lab study caused frogs without that ability to change, like Jurassic Park, to have developmental issues.
Right, but that doesn't. That's what I said. So it may or may not. It's not conclusive. There was like 1 in 10 of them. It's like 1 in 10 or something like that, right?
Right.
And so it's not a conclusive. I know the paper you're talking about, but it's not a conclusive thing. It's not anything that it's a claim. It's a specific claim that he's making, right?
But a big corporation has now paid the EPA to no longer test atrazine.
Right.
And that's where, like, it popped up on TikTok one time where it was like not Alex Jones. It was like, wait, no, there's actually facts behind this. It's
right.
Yeah. It's not just Alex Jones who broadcast this. This is like from environmentalists as well.
No, I'm saying, but they're not turning frogs gay. This is what I'm saying. It's not.
Billy, stop mansplaining to Arian. Arian, go ahead.
No,
you don't have to take this shit from Billy, by the way. When he goes off
I like Billy. I like the aspect of Billy. The claim was they're turning frogs gay, right?
Right.
The frogs aren't turning gay, right?
Right, because you can't ask a frog what their sexual preference is.
Yeah, are the frogs like developing love for other male frogs? I think you're talking about their genital. You're talking about like what type of genitals they have, right?
Right.
That's different. That's what Arian's getting at.
Right. Exactly.
So it's the darts on the wall. Like, yeah, there's some truth.
Exactly.
To it, right? There's some truth to it, but it just that's what snake oil salesmen do is they play on people's ignorance of the situation and gullibilities. And this is exactly what he does.